Hi, welcome back to Two Kims.
One Pod.
I'm your first Kim, Peter Kim.
And I'm your other Kim, Unji Kim.
Thank you, Kim Kims. Let's get started. You know what? Can you believe what we're going through as a nation right now?
It's true.
All the drama and all the terror and all the absolute unconscionable behavior we have seen
on Love
in
Island.
our media.
Oh.
Yes. Which brings me to Love Island. Now, we've gone nuclear. In the Asian community, Love Island has gone nuclear. If you guys have been under a rock, we're talking about Sierra Ortega,
Yes.
half Puerto Rican, half Mexican.
Yeah.
Contestant on Love Island USA.
Yes.
Now, before the scandal, if you will, what were your thoughts about her?
Okay, so this is pre-scandal.
Pre-scandal, when she and Nick were doing well, they were our favorite couple. They were the front runners of Love Island.
They were the front runners of Love Island. They were the first ones to finally
close it off.
They were moving towards this, absolutely. I will say that I liked her. I liked her energy, all that stuff. But there was a part of her that was suspect.
Too trained.
Absolutely. And because the thing is, I went and peeped her actual TikTok account. And this is all sort of like adjacent to like her demeanor. And if you guys don't know, there's something about her that's she's supposed to be sort of like the brunette, darker energy, cat person that's like, she's bisexual. She's much more sexually.
Cool girl. She's cool girl.
When Iris at the conversation is like, oh, okay, so you're like a cool girl. Like that was such a perfect read.
Iris is one of my faves.
I mean, and you don't
She's
expect
my
it.
top two.
You don't expect.
She's my top two.
And you don't expect her. You don't expect that out of that book. You don't expect it out of that book.
No, but it was an absolute read of Sierra.
Yes.
And she, I think, had the most following going in. So
yes.
She was an influencer going into this thing.
Absolutely.
Now, there was a couple of moments where I was like, is she Asian?
Absolutely.
Is she
Filipino?
Like a dark Asian?
Filipino,
right?
Yes.
So I saw myself in her. And before the whole scandal came out with the slur and all that, did I ask myself softly, is she a little chinky? Like I kind of, a little bit to myself, I did ask myself that question.
Absolutely.
I did not tell it. I did not say it to the internet.
You didn't speak it out loud. You didn't speak it out loud.
I thought not, because I know she's not.
Oh no!
I was told she was Latina, two types. But sometimes these Mexicans, let me tell you,
my father always mistaken for a Mexican.
For a Mexican. Every time I go to Central America, they're like Chicano. Like I get dark, and it's a flattening of the face, like the nose area. Like we have similar qualities, is what I'm saying. So I did question: is there some kind of Asian descent in Sierra?
I mean, that's the reason why I went to her TikTok page.
To find out if she was one of yours.
Yes, absolutely. I was just like,
if you could claim,
because there was a Filipina air to it, essence.
Yeah, Filipina, possible like a Malay mix, something like that. It was like a Southeast Asian.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
something,
I was like
something in that area, that flavor, like for sure.
Islandy, jungle-y, swamp.
Yes.
So. To be fair, I did ask myself that. Now, when this whole scandal came out and she used the word chinky in a derogatory way, and she was like, I want to do Botox on my eyes to look less like that.
Yes. And I do still get chinky-eyed.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's start there.
Yeah.
Let's start with the word.
Oh, wait. Can we start? Okay, so the rounds that post started making its rounds, I would say 2 or 3 episodes ago.
Yes. And these posts were from like some years ago, maybe a decade.
Yeah.
So a long time ago.
Yes.
And she was called out for it.
Already.
And there had been no more of that since. Okay, so,
So
let's
this
just
is-
set the scene.
So
Let's
it's
set the
just-
scene.
It's 2015.
100%. It was dealt with when she was a smaller influence. Now she's on this gigantic platform and it resurfaces, meaning someone had screenshotted that, holding on to it for not 8 years, not 9 years, motherfucking 10
Decades.
I want to know who this bitch pissed off.
Whose neck
Who-
did you step upon?
Hello, which boba shop did you act like a fucking that this, you know what I mean? Like, or we don't even know. It might not even be Asian. It
I
might
don't-
be her
this is
own
not- this-
kind.
This is not.
It might be.
Peter, let's be real. This does not feel
What?
like the behavior of anybody except for, and you say it with me, a white woman. Come on.
Or
Come on.
or a jealous Latina.
No.
No,
Because it would have.
who's coming for her bag? That's what I thought. Maybe like, oh, this fucking bitch thinks she's all that, huh? I'll
But
me screenshot
to
this
me,
shit.
this type of jealousy is very.
It's Karen.
Yes.
It's Melissa.
Yes.
Okay.
To hold on to it for a decade?
That's less Melissa and Migyung. That's Korean. Like, this is a Korean bitch,
This
a
is
South
vengeance.
Korean.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
god, 10 years.
Yes. Yes.
That's old boy type shit. Anyway, kudos to this person because you really waited on that. The long con paid off.
The long
In
Kong on the Mekong
droves.
is truly like in a way that because it wasn't they didn't Ulissa. They didn't Ulissa it.
No,
They were just like, let's
No.
see how good this bitch does.
100%.
And when she's at the apex, when she's at the crescendo, and that is when I will strike.
Release the hounds. Exactly. Now okay, pause right there because before we even go into the Sierra and the Chinky slur and anything like that, and we will end with her apology. Tell me why when this happened and I saw it on TikTok and it took the producers a couple of episodes, like you said, to address it, right? And that brings up a whole different thing about Asian hate versus other types of hate and
Sure.
whatever, right? Be that as it may, tell me why the first thing I thought of was, bitch, why can't I get some kind of vengeance like this? Oh my God, this would be so yum yum sweet. The Han monster in me could like finally rest if I took a screenshot 10 years ago of my enemy and I waited for you to become so big, which means I knew in my heart that you will become big.
that you were something.
That I was already hating
Because
on your future.
because only an enemy could love you and your potential this way.
Only an enemy can believe in you like that.
That's true.
Okay? A
Absolutely.
hater.
See
A
the
hater.
A hater can see the potential that you. Absolutely.
A hater
Absolutely.
doesn't hate your present, they hate your future.
They see who you could be.
Yes.
They
and
really
want
can.
it.
But
Yeah.
truly.
So I was really feeling like I've never enacted any type of vengeance even close to this scale of
No,
return. Like the
absolutely.
return on hate, the ROH on this,
The ROH on this is high. This
the
is
highest possible.
this
I
is
think.
Doge. This is Doge 2019.
No, 20. The only thing that could beat this type of enacted vengeance
Mm-hmm.
in this scale, is if someone releases the Epstein files, and finally it crumbles.
I mean, and it would have to be,
That's the only thing that could beat this right now.
and it would have to be somebody that is getting like the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah,
You know
they
what I
must
mean?
be given. They're getting it for the next 10 years. Whoever releases that is getting the Nobel. We're gonna fuck Nobel. If the motherfucker's called Quentin, it's gonna be the Quentin Peace Prize, right? We're renaming it.
It's
Chad. It's gonna be the Chad Peace Prize, honey, for 10 years.
I mean, like that. It would be like that, where you're just like, and this is when you pounce, because it also all props to the hater, because this shows
I'm saying.
consummate restraint, right? You were patient.
Zen master.
and you know, and like, and not only that, but you didn't release when she reached 100,000 followers. You didn't release when she hit 200,000 followers. Like you knew that
I would have released at 88,000.
I would have released
the
it
way
at 50.
I would have squandered.
Oh, I would have immediately busted that nut. Like I would not. I would not even been able to hold on to it.
No. So kudos to the hater.
I mean, also like let's just even aside from that, file management.
Oh, I mean, how do you not delete?
When you're upgrading over 10 years, like that's actually,
I mean, that's a lot of laptop MacBook Airs that's caught the viruses and like you've thrown against the wall, you know, like honey, the amount of Apple upgrades you've had, that's so real. Like the number of phones that had to go through.
and you always knew where it was on the cloud.
Where it was.
Honey,
yeah.
this is truly
Bitch.
you tagged it correctly. Congratulations on all of that. Like file maintenance, emotional maintenance, like you did it. I mean,
now was going back to the slander of it. How do you feel about the word chinky? What is your, who can use it, who cannot?
I mean,
can we use it?
Yeah.
Because we're Asian?
I mean,
sometimes my white partner's like, shouldn't that be for the Chinese? And I turn around and I was like, don't fucking white-splain me on how to slur my own kind.
Well, I mean, I think that I would not use it to be derogatory to somebody. Do you know what I mean? Like
that's exactly what I think is being said about the word and how people use it outside of Asians.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't. How is it not derogatory when you're saying? Like, how is it not?
It's not. That's why. I mean, I think that at least when I've ever used it, I'm sort of self-referencing, and also lampooning other people's response to things and just calling it out, being like, "You think this is chinky? This is why you're acting like this." And like laying bare their sort of prejudice and calling it what it is. That's the only time I've ever I use it and have employed it that way, certainly, where it's like, yeah, like just be honest with yourself, right? This is what you see and this is how you feel.
Interesting.
And so then using that word, I think, helps illuminate why and how it's racist.
How you're feeling, about the thing.
How about how they're feeling is actually the same.
I've never heard that word be used other than eyes.
Yeah.
Like, what else is chinky? Like, the way you dance? Like, I don't... What other...
Yeah. That's all. It's only eyes.
It's only eyes, right? So, when someone says, I didn't know it was derogatory, I don't know if I believe that. Because... why would you say your eyes are chinky unless you were trying to say that it looks like... my eyes look like a group of people that I don't respect? What else could it mean? Right? So,
I mean, even when it's used within the community, it is meant to be derogatory.
Yeah, exactly. Like when we call each other that, it's not because we're like lifting each other up. Like it's...
it's like, and also it's like a way of, I don't know. It's like how you call... the only time I've ever been called that really a lot is... mostly one because I have Sankopour, but like secondly it's when I would get high and your eyes would like, and then in high school
and we're making fun of each other that way, but it's still derogatory. It's not in a uplifting light. It's saying like
Martin Luther King isn't using it in a speech. It's not uplifting.
No. So when Ciara says in her apology, I didn't realize that it was derogatory, I don't believe that, because I believe that you knew it was derogatory. You just didn't think it was cancelable.
I mean, I think that the word... I think there's sometimes inside of the immigrant and ethnic community, POC, within ourselves.
Correct.
There's some sort of... leeway, absolutely, but also where the word derogatory or like racist wouldn't feel applicable, right?
It's not 1-to-1.
Yeah,
it's not, but you cannot say, like, if I were to say a different, like, Latino, let's take the N-word.
Where are we taking
it? We're taking it back. Me, a lot of Asian Americans,
yes,
Korean Americans specifically from the coast,
yes,
East Coast,
yes,
Bay Area, we Filipinos, we in our communities would call each other the N-word.
Historically,
the way,
I don't know if anymore, but yeah.
I've heard still in my very Latin neighborhood, Mexican neighborhood, it's thrown around everywhere.
Okay.
It's like how they say bro.
Sure.
That's how we used it. We would use it as bro, dude.
Sure.
You know, so I'm not saying it's right because it is ignorance to not understand that carries weight for people that you just don't understand.
Sure.
Right? That's what Sierra's problem was, that she was ignorant. And I think in that way her apology was good, saying like ignorance is not an excuse. Like,
sure,
I hurt people and I'm accountable for that.
But also the word you're describing and the way that the N-word was used in the context you're describing, it was not meant to be derogatory.
Boom. Now that is the difference. That's why this thing is so layered, because it's not just the word. It's why you're using it. That's really the main thing of it all. It's like when Blackpink, let's take it back to like Korea, right? And Blackpink getting, there's all this fucking crazy, not crazy, but like alleged blackmail happening by their own people, their own management to like control them by releasing them singing N-words in rap songs and R&B songs, right?
Yes.
Or whatever, hip hop and R&B songs. Again, the intent behind that is to mimic a song with the ignorance of not understanding that has weight for a group of people that you just don't understand, right? So that's the ignorant part. The intent was not to be derogatory. In Sierra's situation, it still was meant to be derogatory because she was going somewhere to fix it. You know what I mean? Like,
I can't be out here with these eyes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be beautiful.
They might think I'm Filipina.
I'm beautiful. I could be out here looking like this.
Exactly. So I think that's the thing that she didn't take accountability for. She took accountability for, I'm sorry, wearing the empathy shirt.
Sure.
The Jade Buddha, you know? This bitch is trained to the max.
Yes.
Yes, we understand. She's really slick. She's resetting the table. There are all these white people out there being like, she fucking did that. This is the blueprint for apologies. Moving forward, copy, paste. You know? And I'm like, it's so cringe because I'm like, you still don't understand what the fucking issue was. It's that you are looking down on me. That's the thing.
For looking the way that you do. For looking the way that you do, right?
Yes.
And it's really more about beauty standards, right? It's really much more about the things that are valued inside of Western standards of beauty.
White society.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And to be fair, she's just as much a victim of it. Right, as a person of color, and so that's all a part of it. That being said, like the word itself, you know what I mean. Like I
don't care.
Yeah.
About the word, I just care that she said it because she thought she was ugly.
Yes,
that's what I care about. Like I don't care. You could say any fucking word. I don't care.
But also, let me ask you this, Peter. It was a decade ago.
Right.
This is pre Crazy Rich Asians.
This pre-beef. That's during Ajumma show. Or before Ajumma show.
That's what I mean.
How could she know? She had no access. Okay?
This is pre-Trump. This is any sort of discussion around this sort of thing.
100%. So do I agree that she shouldn't be held to a 10-year-old version of herself? 100%. 10 years ago, I don't know what the fuck I said. Probably the horrible shit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I just wanted her apology to be less perfect and more actually like accountable. Like, what was wrong with that? And how have I grown? Or if you haven't, then don't make the apology video yet.
I think that whoever the team was or whoever coalesced around her did her a disservice by trying to overly apologize.
Her parents.
Sure. And did less to like actually think about why she was using this word and why she thinks that looks bad.
That's exactly it. But her being a young woman in our society, are we asking too much from her? Or is this okay? Like, are we done? Like, we're moving on, right? Because, like, I don't think she should be held to the fire
at all.
I just think the conversation is incorrect.
Absolutely. I thought the vitriol online when these things were unearthed, and then especially because it was not addressed on the show, given how swiftly they moved with Yulisa.
Oh, CIA agents.
Like, it was like she never existed.
Yeah, Navy SEAL. They were just like,
and all of a sudden,
done.
Ace is just single. Yeah. No one talks about it.
No,
nobody.
And we don't want to, and we won't.
It felt like it's like Gestapo SS shit, where like they never existed, because who knows how you'll be punished.
Gone in the night. Yes.
I mean, so considering that, I sort of, when it was unearthed, like, this is sort of the thing when you were touching upon, is like, there's a part of me where like, well, it's Asian people, they're not going to care. Right? Like, this, it literally...
And they took a while.
Yeah.
to care.
But so I kind of expected this to be one of those things that would kind of live inside of the internet, live inside of the TikTok sphere, and, you know...
Not affect the show.
Because it would just be such a small portion.
Me too. I didn't expect it to.
Yeah, and it would be such a small part of the TikTok...
universe.
Love Island universe, even the fan base. Because I don't think all of people knew. Love Island people knew even. They don't now, but I think that I didn't expect for them to do anything, and then especially because it took them such a long time. I just wonder if there's a part of me where within Love Island they also missed an opportunity.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's no right way to do it. I think what they did is bad for the conversation.
Ding.
And I think it's good for Asians because it was the fuck around and find out for us.
Oh.
That we usually don't get.
Yeah.
That's like usually relegated to the black experience. Maybe Latino. Definitely rarely Asian experience. Like, the fact that you and I expected this to just not even affect the show shows how much we're willing to deal with.
I mean, I love Mark Wahlberg's movies.
That's crazy, and we need to unpack that later. But Love is nuts. That's
I can't wait for any new release. I'm immediately on it.
You love pain. But yeah, it was a moment where I was like, well, good. Now you know.
Sure.
And maybe you'll think twice. And that's all I want, is like someone to be just a little more scared of me.
I mean, that's fine, the being scared. The thing about it is, this is sort of where I'm coming to with all of this like policing of language, is that I just think it's not changing anything about the standard Western beauty standards. It's not actually pushing this conversation. So instead of people using the word chinky to describe eyes and feeling bad about it, they'll find another one.
Yeah.
Right? And they still will find those things unattractive.
I think that conversation is happening on social media, just not on Love Island. I just don't think it's Love Island's conversation to have.
I think it's happening online to not the degree that if we're going to I mean, because that's actually the crux of why this word is
Yeah, but
used
that's
in
like
such a way.
that's asking white people to blame themselves. That's never gonna happen in a large. I mean, we're still waiting for that from slavery. So like,
I mean, it doesn't
But
happen
it's
within the
happening in
Asian
the
community.
niche.
It doesn't happen within
Yeah.
the Asian community either.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't even fucking while we're bleaching. You know,
Yeah.
so like,
Yeah.
it's happening in the niches as it does, but we would really need to like have a fucking mass media reckoning for that to be even a conversation to be had. I think.
I mean,
from a TV show.
I mean, because I remember when there was a Korean supermodel, maybe early aughts. She wound up killing herself, I think. But she had she had a monolid, and her eyes were not big, right? And the conversation around her beauty was fascinating. It was the same with and there is something to be said about that sort of standard of beauty being upheld by the mainstream media that I think, with Sierra being sort of not even her own insecurity around her looks and why she felt so compelled to cling on to Nick and kind of perform all this bisexuality a little bit. It's obviously also rooted in her insecurity about her looks being outside of the Western beauty norm. Right? And so I just think that there's there could have been, I don't know. Is it crazy for me to have thought that for her to be able to think in that way? But because I feel like she must have gotten to a point with it within herself with her own looks. No,
because like you said, even Asians aren't doing it. So why would?
It's truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're so far from that.
But the 10-year thing to me is fucking wild. But also, yeah, I mean,
and the 10-year thing really goes to show that your haters will set you free. They really.
No, I mean, truly.
So all my haters out there, keep hating because
please,
I
need your vibes. I need your belief in me to push me up to this point
for my future.
For my future, let's do it together.
Because I'm losing faith.
Yes, and
I need you to
believe in me, to hate me enough to push us and our energy together to the top. Because
so please screenshot every time I say the N-word. God damn it.
I mean, there's something. Wait, have you seen this TikTok where you can hear her screaming in the back?
Yeah. No, you can't. Yeah.
No, you can't do this.
Yeah.
Like
they're gonna make a pop track of that. No, you can't do this. No, you can't do this. No.
You can't do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this. Because to me, the fact that no one on the cast was discussing it, given how much of a
they were told. They were like, nope, she's leaving because there's a personal issue and that's all you need to know.
And the personal issue is that she does not find
Asians to be worthy to look at.
I mean,
so she's willing to stick needles in her face to
also,
never look like that.
Because this is also while Zach is in the house.
I can't even get into Zach and that hair. I just need him out of. Thank God he got eliminated.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's it for Sierra. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any comments or your own theories about what we talked about, please comment down below. And thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.
Bye.